My bowels had a sweet release. I could feel it everywhere. I had crap my pants.
Prison. She needs prison.
I kinda have OCD.
You mean obesity? Was that your bones?
Yes.
I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
Well, girls, the drama here in Girl World, especially the Amberverse, never stops. This time, Emily has been pretty active in another creator, who goes by the name Zio the Dreamers chat. Now we know Emily and Zio follow each other on Instagram and interact with each other in their comment sections. But to take it a step further, in one of Zio's recent TikTok lives, Emily was sending her gifts and even slid into her DMs. The TikTok gifts were recent, like as in a few days ago, and sliding into the DMs was a while back when she and Amber were still together, according to Zio. Now it's no secret this creator is currently bedbound and is also in a rehab facility, as that's what she states in her IG bio and where she's been live streaming from. We know this was in fact Emily because that exact account under the name Tammie aka Thomas Slamis is the same account Amber would always tag Emily in. So, when Hater Nation caught on to this and the info started circulating, Emily quickly changed her profile name and pic.
Like, how does anybody know anything about you?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, the only things that the internet ever knows is what you show them, right?
Right. I didn't do nothing. Somebody posted it. And now they're posting Reddit stuff. I'm not a villain, Sky. Oh my god. I can't. Actually,
There might be a little kid.
pisses me off is that Amber probably is gonna find out about this because people keep talking about it. And I know she's probably, because I know girls. I know girls. And I know she's probably gonna be like, ew, Tommy would never like her. She's probably gonna be like, I'm so much better and I'm actually mobile. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like hating on me. When, babe, you don't really even know me. Hello?
Yeah, but you would do the same thing.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I've never talked shit about her.
Yes, you would.
Sky, I've never talked shit about her.
Talk shit.
Sky, I've never said anything about Amber. I've never made fun of her.
Amber.
Like, oh, f that bitch. Mother, I'm not talking about Amber. I'm not talking about Amber. You're saying it's okay for her to look at me and be like,
no, I'm not
yeah,
saying
Tommy would
it's
never hit that.
No, I'm not saying it's okay for any of that to happen. But I'm saying knowing that there's bullshit and having anything to do with it is a choice that you are free willing to make.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Then don't.
I don't want nothing.
Nobody put it and made you.
Alright.
You did that all by free will. Take some
I didn't-
accountability.
I didn't do anything.
Girl, you know what you did.
You're gonna make them think I did something. I don't hate AMBERLYNN. How I know about Amber is because people comment on my stuff and they're like, I thought I had a salad, or I thought I got a salad, or I thought I got an apple. She was gifting fucking coins. She was gifting fucking corns. You know what that is? It's nothing. It is their relationship, or was, or whatever the case may be. I honestly, see, I almost said something. My prediction is they're gonna get back together. And damn, I don't even want to talk shit. We're gonna set the record straight. I don't know who the fuck is watching this right now, but I didn't slid into any DMs, okay? I didn't slid into any DMs. My DMs are slidable. People slide in them, and I decide if I want to talk to them. And let me tell you something, it took me forever to respond. Weeks. I have proof. Weeks. Okay? It took me weeks to respond. I shouldn't have said that out loud. You guys are just getting shit from me now. I don't like that. I'm just saying, it all started with this girl. She came on my IG. This girl on Instagram commented, Zio slid into Emily's DMs. That shit pissed me off. But that pissed me off. Like, me message somebody. I was gonna say something. Damn, I gotta watch my fat mouth.
And then we've got Aunt Tammie, who's been making quite the use of her YouTube community tab.
Bittersweet. Coming from a family that makes you feel you have to prove everything at some point or another. I save everything. In addition, it's made me a very honest person, almost to a fault, but it's easy for me to keep my stories straight that way. My stories don't change depending on who I'm talking to. The good, the bad, all truth. Gosh, looking through all these conversations, been a very long road to arrive at a dead.
And now Aunt Tammie is back for round 2 and talking to reaction channels, and Amber's reacting to that live.
I don't know what that means. Thanks for the super chat. Okay. Oh, now okay. I didn't know sending one message to someone is a harassment. Pop off. Okay. I was having stress heart palpitations earlier and last night. Just a floating head. Is my camouflage working? Oh my heavens! Hi, baby. Anti-boring and serving lukewarm tea. Oh my god. It's like genuinely not it, and it's never gonna be it, and it's not it for me. Oh, Rosie, I'm gonna make fun of anyone's looks if they make fun of mine. So I just want to start off. Actually, I have a few notes before I start actually reacting to this. Imagine undiagnosed BPD, thrown around, just got out of like thrown around foster homes, kicked out again, like thinking you're gonna have this relationship with your mom. Like, yeah, I was a little hecticana, but like you're hecticana because why? Like, you were a lot older than me. I could have learned by example, but instead I was thrown out yet again, all because like I stood by my mom's side. But like, let's talk about like what happened the last 2 years. I have genuinely done nothing to you. I can't believe anyone is questioning your BPD. You are very BPD. I am very BPD. You have to have awareness to be able to heal from it somehow. You can't fully heal, but you can like work on your shit. Like, it's something I'm gonna have literally forever.
Truly, truly, that's been my world for the longest time. Like I had posted earlier, come from a family where you know you're going to have to prove that you're not lying or that you're telling the truth or whatever at some point, and that's why
I never once like called her a liar.
keep every conversation I've ever had with this girl. So I've been looking through a lot of them today. The one thread, because of course she's had several different phone numbers throughout the years, but one goes back, 5 years, just on the one that I looked at today. But it talks about a lot of the things that she likes to talk about. Of course, I have my receipts and she don't keep anything.
You don't keep anything. I still have all my phones, so that means I do have my receipts and I do have my text messages.
So the November 1st date, yes, is my sister's clean date. But as most of you seen on her video, the way she said, she even got married on my mom's clean date as if it was some crazy psychotic decision that I made because I'm obsessed with them or so here's the truth behind that. That is my anniversary date with my husband. We got together on November 1st, 2012.
I actually genuinely don't care. I genuinely don't care. You cheated on your husband to get with this guy. I genuinely don't care.
Kind of really weird that she would even go there, period, when in reality I shared my special day, but we didn't plan it. My sister didn't be like, okay,
You shared your special day. Like, okay, that sounds narcissistic.
this is going to be the last day I use because it's my sister's anniversary, or vice versa. So it just shows Amber for Amber.
Normally, I wouldn't care about something like this, but I think it's because, like, I've known my aunt since I was 17, and she does make other people's joy, like, about her. I was so excited when I was about to move into this apartment. Like, my aunt made it about her. She got so mad at me. Like, she blew up at me saying how she's never gonna come visit me because of where it's located. Like, it was like unhinged. I started bawling my eyes out. She was so rude, genuinely, about my happiness. My aunt is a known like, it's all about me type of deal.
Every single year that my sister celebrated a sobriety anniversary date, I would get her medallions, I would make her t-shirts. My mother was getting in my sister's head saying, well, because knowing that I celebrated my sister's sobriety to the extent that I did, my mom was saying.
And then you stopped doing that because you and my mom got into an argument 2 years ago. So, sorry, I got distracted. I saw my dad's name, but thank you for the money. For the last 2 years, I have cried to not only my mom, but I've cried to my grandma about why is my aunt doing this? Like, why didn't she say happy birthday to me? Why didn't she invite me to Easter? Like, why won't she respond to my text? Like, why won't she call me? Why won't she come visit me? Like, she knows I don't drive. She knows I don't have a license. Like, she has a license. She drives. She has a car. She has the freedom that I do not have. So she has it like one step easier. Like none of that ever happened, and it's not because of me. Keep ignoring your super chats. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to like do this and like have a lot to say. It's hard for me to like do everything at once, but and super chats like get me off of my like the topic of what I'm saying. So now I don't even remember what I was saying. So
On that day, I presented my sister with a very special medallion privately at my wedding. And I have text and pictures and all that to prove every bit of that. Should I have to prove it? No. But again, I have it all in case I have to. So when she said that, it really did shake. I was just like, wow, this girl is just beyond a piece of work. She says that I never tried to be a good aunt to her. When I read back all these texts that
she just said she hopes you disown her. I haven't gotten there. It is what it is. But like, I don't give an actual shit about what happened in my mid-20s, what happened in my early 20s, what happened in my 20s in general. During my whole 30s, things have been fine. And this is just becoming extremely overwhelming to the point that I'm having literal heart palpitations. Like, it's not just this, but it's just with everything going on online and then the things that in my real life that I also do not talk about. I've always been like trying to be a good like aunt to her. No. Let's talk about the nows. Let's talk about the last 2 years. Let's talk about the 5.
I have done with this girl over the years, I wish I had an aunt like me.
Yeah.
Did she just say, I wish I had an aunt like me? If that's not a narcissist, I don't know what is. You want an aunt like that? Honey, you're not going to get one because they're very rare. To be that monstrous and cruel is very rare.
I wish I had anybody in my life that tried as hard as I did to be a person for Amber. Do it all. Even when she disrespected me and lied to me over the stupidest things that didn't even need to be lied about.
It's like this whole lying bit. I have talked about this literally even recently. How when I was undiagnosed with BPD, I would go through the lengths of doing these. I would do these tiny little lies just to prevent people from like leaving my life, just because I had that such strong fear of abandonment. And that is something with BPD that they do. And so when I was diagnosed, this awareness clicked. I was like, whoa. So to continuously throw things in my face that not only did I think that we healed from, but we apologized from, and we have talked about ad nauseum, especially to throw it in my face publicly, is monstrous. And I hope you do find an aunt like that, but you won't because they're rare.
But I still wanted to keep loving her. And part of the reason why I'm so hurt right now, you know, she says that she texted me in February, something with that picture. That was true. And I did only heart it. Oh my gosh, I'm such a horrible person.
Like, it hurt my feelings that all she did was heart it, because I'm sitting here trying to like reach out. The fact that like she only hearted it, it was like the last straw for me, where it's like, okay, I can see through the lines. It's very clear to me this woman like wants nothing to do with me, and I genuinely don't know why, because I didn't do anything. You're genuinely just like out for blood, and honey, I have plenty of blood, and now I'm also out for blood. So like my aunt is glued to her phone, and it's like, I know based on the past, when my aunt is out of town for work, she's still glued to her phone. She can still respond to me. You can respond to me when you get home. You can respond to me when you get back to the hotel. You can respond to me when you're peeing. You can respond to me, but you didn't because you chose not to. I'm a lot calmer this stream, you guys, because I'm telling you, the heart palpitation stuff like genuinely scares me. I don't want to die early. I don't want to die due to stress. Can you imagine? God.
I was. Because if you think about it, I waited all this time for Amber to not only be in my life in a healthy way, but she's moving like 10-minute drive from me. Like, holy crap, I was so excited. Let me just use my mom as the example because it's part of the formula. So I'm talking to my mom. She's in my life. And my sister is talking to my mom. They're in each other's lives, right? My mom doesn't have a lot going on in her life. She's elderly. She's sick. She doesn't really do a lot. So really the only thing that she has to talk about is medical stuff and me and my sister. So when she talks to my sister, she may say, oh, your sister's in so-and-so city, they're doing this, or your sister's sick. It's just normal conversation. It's not talking bad about the other person behind the back or stirring the pot. It was just...
When I'm with my grandma, we talk about all kinds of stuff. Like, we laugh so hard our ribs hurt.
Amber went over to my mom's house one day and was playing cards, and maybe she didn't like the way Amber was talking to my sister and would mention that to me. So when Amber says I haven't been around for 2 years, I don't know nothing.
You're not gonna rip.
I know a lot.
When I first moved here, me and my mom would have very, I'm gonna say right in the beginning, it was kind of lighthearted. It was like that honeymoon phase of like, oh my God, like, and then as like a couple months go down, like, you have to talk about the hard stuff. Me and my mom were talking about getting mother-daughter therapy together.
You can read between the lines, I know a lot. My sister is obviously shaken up by this, but I heard on the end of that call, it's very, very low reactive because
my mom is very shaken up, which reminds me, when my mom called me in my last live stream, I immediately told my mom, you're on live stream. So my mom was very low energy. She was not going to share anything super personal. But after the live stream, when me and my mom saw each other and communicated, it was a completely different story. My mom is genuinely hurt by this. Not only is she hurt, but she is genuinely shocked.
They know how I am and that I keep all receipts because it's something I've said since day one.
So it's weird that she's like, I keep all receipts. That's like a weird thing to say, like in general.
2 hours later.
It is what it is. I try my very hardest every day to be a good person. And for my aunt to put this all on blast is gross to me.
All the things that she said in that video was to get to me. The bed bugs, like, that's pretty funny that she even brought up bed bugs at the time that she did, right? Yeah, it's to make me come off like I'm this dirty person, right? There's a little bit of truth in that. My house did have bed bugs just a few weeks ago. We stay in hotels almost every weekend. And when my husband came back from Salt Lake City, we got a couple bites on our arm. I got rid of my bed and my living room furniture. It's just the way she says it, as if it's this horrible,
This isn't the first time that someone has genuinely used me as a punching bag, because I always forgive.
You said yourself, I haven't seen you in 2 years. Why would I be taking out the fact that I have bed bugs out on you?
Then why are you doing this? My mom came up with a good thought. She was like, I wonder if her seeing us at the Chinese buffet, because we went to the Chinese buffet like a week ago, and my aunt, the only reason why she knew is because she was also there, but she saw us, we didn't see her. My mom was wondering if she saw all of us, me, my mom, my grandma, and my stepdad, all of us just laughing, having a good time, and it pissed her off. And while I'm over there crying about it, she's thinking of when can I speak to Snowflake? Like, what?
In fact, when people heard that, people that know, they're like, you're one of the cleanest people I know. I'm like, yeah, but
I went to your house. You are not one of the cleanest people.
I mean, really.
I was in your home.
And then another part that I heard was, in her old video when she came, we went out to bowling and we went camping. And then when she came back to live with me, it was boring and we didn't have food. And something I'd like to say about that is I was struggling back in those days very much in multiple ways.
You made it seem like this was a secure place. I was someone who was in foster care. There was so many people there. My mom had to sleep on the floor. It was a mess. There was cockroaches. There was no food. I helped with the food stamps. I was very glad to help. I didn't get a job because I had nothing. I didn't have a car. There was no such thing as Ubers back then. Anything. I didn't have internet. I didn't even exist pretty much.
And then she lied and said about food stamps. She never got food stamps living with me.
Yes, I did. I had food stamps living with you, and I had food stamps with grandma. This is the first time she's actually downright lied about something. Right here. She just lied. That is the first time she has lied.
She didn't live with me long enough to get food stamps.
How do you get food stamps receipts? Because I wish I could show them.
So I call my daughter and I ask her, Ashley, I'm just wondering if I can't remember something. When Amber this,
yeah,
and
anxious.
I don't even have to finish. And I was like, she never had food stamps. What is she talking about? On top of that, my daughter was
My aunt is twisted. This is when I was too big and I had to buy an extra seat. So I had to call my foster mom and she had to buy another seat for me. What? When I was on my way to Oklahoma, I was sitting down. They came up to me and they said, can you come here? They pulled me up to the little desk thing and they said, you're gonna need another seat. They could just tell based on my circumference, if you will. At that time, you guys, I was like 420 pounds. So I was big. Like I was a wide load. 10 to 15 minutes, I had to get onto that plane. I started bawling instantly. I called my foster mom. I'm not gonna lie, my last year of foster care, I lived with my friend's parents and they were pretty wealthy. Instantly, I knew, okay, they're gonna be able to help me in this moment. Thank God. My luggage was never too heavy. It was because I was too big and my foster mom had to literally pay for me to get an extra seat. I actually have a story time about this on my YouTube. What the fuck? I'm genuinely so confused of how she took that story and turned it into something, like warped it into something that's not true. When me and my brother went to visit, my foster family gave me and my brother money for the time there. So they did not have to spend any money on us.
Or they have to pay extra for a plane for the baggage. So my daughter at 18 paid it.
You didn't hear the full story though. I knew exactly what she was about to talk about because this is something that she said back in the Kiwi Farms days.
And she said that the foster parents would give it back to my daughter when she got home, never got it back. This is the same girl that took in her mom several times when she had no place to go, but never once in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that she is.
It's not a different story. When I went to Oklahoma, that is when she is talking about. It was the exact same time. It's not a different story. She said on my way to Oklahoma, I was too big for the seat. I had to buy a new one. My aunt is talking about when I went to Oklahoma. You guys weren't there. I was.
Wants to pay back that tiny little $60 thing that an 18-year-old child gave to her back then. Yeah. Yes, I was
If she wants $60, I can give her $60. Like, what the
You know, times I've stopped watching her YouTube. Now, I have seen what I thought to be every video she put out for years. And then there'd be times where I would have to stop watching. My whole entire family can tell you this. I wanted to know Amber so bad.
You ruined that, though.
So I'm always trying, and I had to find out about Amber through YouTube. I would even tell Amber, I'm not just another YouTube follower. I'm your aunt. I shouldn't hear every detail of your life through YouTube. So I'm going to quit watching your videos. And if you want me to be in your life, you can let me know what's going on in your life. Well, instead of doing that, she would wait and then she'd come, are you watching my videos again yet? I really wish you would. Yeah, I could have done this years ago. I mean, I could have made some money.
Yeah, Jessica, like, what?
By now, don't you think? I mean, but that's not the intention. Never was, never will be. It's not that. I'm not jealous of Amber or her money. I live a very comfortable life. I don't need for anything. It's not about money at all. It's about her slowly killing herself, and I can't keep watching it. Yet, I was addicted to watching it, trying to help her. I couldn't stop. I still cannot, my brain cannot wrap around the fact. Let's even believe that, even though I could never, that she didn't really believe Emily was a feeder. Regardless, you know now. And after that big blow up that they had, and Emily did what she did, and all this stuff online, the very next day, we're talking again.
Okay, so you're telling me right now, a woman who was in an abusive relationship for 15 years, you think it's that easy to just be like, yeah, I don't love you anymore, I'm done talking to you? The fact that you can sit there and say that when you were in an abusive relationship for 15 years and you couldn't leave, that doesn't make sense.
It was like, well, I guess it was the realization that Amber really doesn't want to lose weight. And I truly have weight.
I do want to lose the weight. Like, I'm genuinely miserable. This has nothing to do with Emily. I bet you voted for Trump.
The talk about, oh, I don't know if she's still sober. That was just to get underneath my skin. I don't drink alcohol anymore. She knows it's a touchy situation.
I don't believe anything you say.
Topic, so she wanted to put that out there, saying that I'm doing this because I may not be sober. I'm sober.
I didn't vote for Trump.
So it's always another issue too. I am the only one in my family that had anything to do with this. That is a firm believer that my sister should not be around alcohol. Would never drink. Well, my sister's here. We have band practice at my house, and on those nights, we're definitely drinking nights.
I would never go to a liquor store for a buzzball. They're just at the grocery store. And every time I would drink, it's always like a last minute like thought process. It's never like, I never like plan to drink. So it's always something like, maybe I should drink tonight. And then I just like DoorDash it. So yeah, my aunt's wrong on that.
The Ozempic shot, this caused a fight with me, Amber, and my mom. Amber was making my sister come over to give her her Ozempic
You guys know that? My mom was giving my Ozempic shot. My mom's thinking about taking Ozempic herself.
shots because she couldn't give them to herself. Okay, and my sister's a recovering addict. She could have been a trigger just one time from doing that. Why would you even ask? I don't know, it'd be easy to play victim again if my sister was to relapse, wouldn't it?
Oh, Tammie, you're f***ing vile. And Jordy, you too. You're f***ing sick. Karma will come.
Way of control. It's a way of Amber getting anyone to do anything for her. She loves it. She loves it. When I heard about it, then I tell my mom, I am livid. I can't believe this. Why would she have my sister even around a needle, let alone shit into her body?
My mom wants to take Ozempic herself. Are you going to get on her for that? I do not have my mom take me to alcohol stores. Like, everything you're saying is not founded in reality.
Maybe me and Amber need to get on a live and compare receipts and stories and see how that goes.
Let's do it. Get the f*** on my live, Tammie. Get the f*** on my live. We can do this. Square up. I'm ready for it. Oh, I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her real good.
Well, it looks like she just started her live stream and she put aunt in quotation marks. So I don't know if that is her disowning you or what, but.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, I hope so.
I hope so. I really do want it to be like over at the end of all this. Yeah, she's very manipulative, so we'll see how that goes.
I literally want to message her and be like, I don't even count calories right now. I should. I know I've gained weight. I'm just like, I'm going through it. All right, I texted her.
Hello.
I think I have it figured out. Oh my God, that was hectic. So now I know I can just have my aunt like call me through Instagram. Okay,
That
cool.
could work, yeah.
All right, thank you.
If y'all are on Facebook, that might even be better because the.
How did I forget about Facebook? Oh my God, Keemstar is. I have to get a Discord. He wants me to, you know what? More so than ever, I might actually go pop up on a show over there. Like, I don't even care about anything anymore.
So she ended this live claiming she messaged her aunt and invited her to have a chat via phone call on her channel. Apparently Tammie said she's ready whenever Amber is and she's got nothing but truth and facts waiting for her. Are you gonna be tuned in for that, or is that something they should handle privately? Is the tea getting cold? Let me know down below, and I'll see you girls in the next one.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
I need people to know that, like, mental things it's scary. Like, there are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall. This is my life, and I do what I want.